Hi, Rosies. Welcome back to our channel with It Starts with a Plan with Ro and Z. Ro,
And I'm Z.
and today we're going to plan from February 17th through the 23rd. Stay tuned. All right, Rosies, we're back. And I am going to use the Happy Planner, Happy Crafting.
We see
But
another. That's a big sticker book.
yeah, and that's what I was going to say.
Oh, okay, good.
Rosies, if you're planning to buy anything for your planners, please make sure. I don't know how to stress this out. Please make sure that you read what sticker books you're getting because I made the mistake and I bought the big sticker sheets. So these stickers are made for big planners.
But you could still work them.
So I'm going to still work it, but however, keep that in mind because I have a classic size, not a big size. So without further ado, let's start this show and we're going to make it work. How about that? Without further ado, let's start. And we're still keeping with the theme in February, which will be love.
That's
So
your. Yes,
my
yes.
theme is love, and it doesn't have to always rotate Valentine's. Do what you love. If you love crafting like me, this is one to go to. Okay, let's get it. So I already opened it, I already see what I want. I'm going to start off with these. What you call these? These look like the circles that they use when you're cross stitching.
All the rings.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, a ring.
It looks like ornaments.
Mm-mm. It's not an ornament. It's a ring.
And the thing is, since it's big, you don't even have to fit them in the vertical box. You could like have them share a line.
Yeah. See, it's a ring. It's a ring.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's
It
not.
does have that cross stitching look to it.
Yeah.
That's nice. I love the colors. And where am I gonna put it? That's the thing. It's not that you don't like it and you don't want it. It's just where am I gonna put all that
Where
stuff?
am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it, girl?
Yes. So I have to edit my own thinking in that. And I have to, you know what I've been doing?
No.
I have been unsubscribing to some of these emails that I get. Ulta
Yeah.
being one of them.
Oh, Alta sends that all day.
All
I
the
can't.
time. Like I get like five. Hold on, hold on.
Oh
But
my.
anyway, it's coming out well, Rocio. I love the look.
Well,
Are
thank
you
you.
gonna keep it just that same color, or are you gonna incorporate other colors to it?
I am going to. You. I. You know what? I no. I'm going to. No. I'm going to keep it the same color scheme. Let's challenge
Oh, okay.
ourselves. Let's challenge ourselves. We're going
You
to
know what?
challenge.
I like that. I like that monochromatic look. I wanted something that reflected the vividness and colorfulness of the Caribbean, and then I got tired of it. It's like I want a different look now. I like that neutral tones but
Yeah. Mm.
I like that neutral. I would, like sand color. Those washi strips came in the same sticker book.
It did.
Okay.
It did come in the same sticker book. And right now, I am just. No, it came in the same sticker book. See?
Oh, okay. I love those macrame crochet things.
Yeah, I used to do them a lot when I was younger, and as I gotten older, I have not done a cross stitch in a minute.
The thing about cross stitching,
It looks country.
thank you. It just looks homespun. And because I always had in my mind like quilting. My grandmother was quilted, and I've seen a lot of quilts that looks that country look. And if that's your aesthetic, it's fine, but it's not my aesthetic. So I always stayed away from that until I saw this lady. I think it was on some form of social media, did a quilt, and it was gorgeous, but it was modern. It didn't have, because my grandmother used just little pieces of material that she scraps that she had from other things, and then decided to make a quilt out of it. But this lady actually used, it was intentional, the look of the quilt, and it was gorgeous. And I'm like, well, quilting has come a long way, because it used to look kind of country bumpkin type of thing, but now it's looking hip.
I'll tell you,
Are
she
you gonna
did.
use other those rings?
Uh, you mean the cross stitching rings?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
okay.
not? Why not?
No, no, I'm just wondering.
No, girl. This is
No, so you were talking about Auntie Peggy,
cousin, cousin.
cousin Peggy.
Yeah, cousin Peggy and her quilts. I must say they were. It looks good. It's beautiful,
It looks modern.
modern. She
Okay.
did one for your niece when she was born, and I
Mhm.
still have it.
Yeah, my grandmother did one for my son too. I still have it too. She did a quilt, and she also crocheted him a blanket.
Yeah,
And I have both
I
still.
have both. All right, so this side is finished. If you can see, and then I'm going to do this other side. But yeah, cousin Peggy has been doing the quilts and adding on the picture. And then you know what was so bad about it?
Mm.
The I think I did. I'm gonna look through.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. But cousin Peggy did, and so your niece started up. I don't see my picture, and I'm like, Alondra, your picture's in there. And then I saw this little girl. I said, "That's you," but I just wanted to make sure. I
Hmm.
wanted to. Oh, okay, and then walked off.
So who keeps the quilt? Cousin Peggy?
Yeah.
Okay.
She the caretaker. That quilt, I won't let nobody. I
No,
won't.
that's like family heirloom
That's
type
our
stuff.
family heirloom. Ain't nobody.
I don't have
I'm
any
going to
space.
use this,
That's
but
pretty.
you think I should cut it? No,
No,
nope. I ain't gonna cut it because I know exactly what I'm gonna put right there. No, so cousin Peggy has the quilt.
I like going to these family reunions
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of our elders dying. Our uncle died in 2004, even though he wasn't an elder. So, I mean, we're dwindling down. We're adding new members.
So
I
I'm
can't.
just using different stickers from the book.
All in the same color palette.
Yes.
See, it's interesting you could do that because I have to keep enough space. I mean, as long as it's functional for you, but I have to keep enough space that I can actually write in there.
I'm gonna put living the craft life. We love good crafting. So I'm gonna put this right on top here.
This month, no, whatever month we have spring breaks, I am intending on using that opportunity to start my sewing lessons. I bought a sewing machine, Rosie's, in fall of 2023. I have not started that machine, and the sewing machine is sitting there. So I'm intending on that week.
I'll tell you this. I have a sewing machine as well, and I pulled it out when COVID, and I was during COVID, when we was all shut in the house, I'll be honest,
Oh, that looks so colorful.
I was happy that I still knew.
Really?
I still knew what
No,
was.
I gotta learn from the jump. I don't even know how to thread. I don't know anything. But I've saved some videos that do sewing on YouTube. So I'm gonna go through those and start from scratch.
It's good to learn a craft.
Well, it is. You said that you took a class
I did. I did take a class
and it was full to the point that it was sold out.
at Joanne's Fabric,
Mm-hmm.
and it was full. And what I liked about it was that the
When did you get that sewing machine in the 90s?
I know in the 2000, because remember, Auntie Shirley gave it to you
Yeah.
initially. Auntie Shirley gave it to you, and you was on your way to school, and you was like, I don't have space for it.
Yeah.
Can you keep it for me? And I said, okay. I kept it. There you go. All right, Rosie's. This is it. I'm gonna just put those right there so I could write down, so it'll still be functional. Y'all won't think I'm just, yeah. Y'all won't think I'm just putting on stickers just to put on stickers.
No. You gotta have a balance of decorative and functional. At
Yeah,
least I have to when it comes to that kind of planner. You could
alright.
put it on there.
I did. I put,
No, you could put it on the sticker, the decorative sticker. So yeah, right there. That looks better to me.
it does. Thank you. That's always good that you always have one extra set of eyes. It don't hurt. All right, so let's transfer it to the sheets. But yeah, it is good. And these kids nowadays, tick they ban TikTok now. They TikTok back.
I wasn't on well, we have a TikTok channel. I show so I'm not on TikTok. We have a TikTok channel, but I don't have a personal account on TikTok.
Me neither.
So it's like, and we got on TikTok late. We got on TikTok when last year, December, and our channel didn't really grow as much. So it didn't really affect me.
Yeah, well, it's back on, girl.
Okay.
Oh, this don't look straight.
I don't like using all those like little dots and
Why?
because it's just to me is a pain. The little dot stickers, but it does give just a little bit of more dimension and interest
Mm-hmm.
to a spread. So I need to start getting back into it's just things happen that gets you off kiltered. And I put in my journal that I have to work on that. When things happen to me that it's a high emotional situation, that I have to get back into the groove of things, because what happens is just that I just can't get back into the routine, you know?
I
I
get it,
it
especially when it's traumatizing.
yeah, the situation happened at the end of last year, December, and it's what the middle, well, almost the end of February, and I'm still trying to get back in what my routine was. In addition to this is my professional life, in addition to my obligations to my family, and I have this other issue I have to deal with. It just takes you just completely off kilter. And I get mad because I have so many plans lined up and wanting to start on those plans right away. And this just takes you off of that.
Yeah,
But I
but
guess that's what life is. Something's going to happen. Because I remember planning with Bumble, she mentioned that her son died And I'm like, oh my God. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. The closer it got to the anniversary of her son's passing,
Mm-hmm.
she just couldn't, she didn't plan anything. She didn't do a, oh, so you okay over there?
No, girl, I'm struggling.
Okay, see, those are those transparent stickers are just so hard to remove from the sticker guides.
Yeah.
But anyway,
No, it's not even the sticker guy, girl. It was stuck because it got on wrong.
oh, okay. Thought you were still on the sticker guides. But anyway, so she was mentioning, she did a flip through of that year and coming up to that anniversary, she's like, I just couldn't plan
Who,
anything. She didn't
who
decorate
can?
anything.
That's the
Huh?
thing.
Yeah, nobody, that's what I'm saying. And it was a little, I mean, I know everybody has their issues and their challenges, whatever year it is. But it's just a little comforting to know, listen, we ain't the only one going through some stuff, okay? And I can't imagine, I mean, I'm going through stuff. We're going through things, but I can't imagine that. Every time this happens, I cannot just stop and wallow. I need to figure out how to get back into it because then I'm just not going to complete my goals. So that was one of the things that I'm committed to. I'm going to give myself grace when grace is needed, but I have to push myself and make sure that it's not a setback. That's what I don't know if you've read this. No, you haven't read it. There's a book called Atomic Habits.
No, but I hear you keep mentioning it.
And he mentioned, he's like, you might fall off like a day, maybe two, but he's like, once it gets beyond that, then, you're in trouble as far as habits are concerned. So I don't want to fall off behind that. Yeah,
There's just stuff are traumatic, and we have to try to bounce back as best as we can.
yeah,
And you don't know what might affect you as like as a trauma, because something that might affect you might not affect me as well.
but you don't know what curveball life has
In store for
in
you.
store. Exactly. You don't know what situation. So listen, let me count my blessings. Let me put it that way because
Let
I
me
don't
count
I
my
don't need any
blessings.
extra.
Let me count my blessings. Let me stop while I'm ahead.
Well, I'm ahead, yeah.
Because you just don't know.
Yeah.
And you know what, too? A lot of people, you think it's just you going through it. Other people are going through it as well.
Or worse. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I brought up planning with Bumble because I'm not saying some people are absolved of issues, but something as traumatic as losing a child, I mean, to me, that is the greatest trauma a parent can have, someone can go through. She had to give herself grace. Once the anniversary was coming around, she couldn't continue planning, and planning is her livelihood and putting up videos, but that was she couldn't do it and give herself grace because that's trauma. It's not traumatic like that. I don't want to make my situation because there ain't nothing like that. I'm not gonna compare it, but it's what it is just takes me off of my routine. And it's hard when you get off of your routine to get back on it. So that's why I'm mentioning it.
You know what? I'm going to put another sticker right there.
I think you need one in the corner too for the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
But too, the beauty about the internet now is that there are groups. There are groups on Facebook. You could find some kindred spirit out there that's going through a similar situation. I found that to be comforting.
A lot of people knock therapy, but I think therapy is just somebody listening to you and helping you discover ways on how to handle certain situations.
I don't knock it.
No, I mean neither. I'm about to put. I wish I had a what you call it, white out, but that's all right.
You're gonna put that all the way down, Rocio?
Well, Rosies, this is the look. I am actually surprised at myself because I have not used this book since I bought it. So this is the first time I've used it. There you go. I love it. All right, Rosies, this is it. This is from February 17th through February 23rd. Bye.
Bye, Rosies.